What's up, my beautiful chickities? Welcome to today's diary entry. I'm Valerie. Today I wanted to bring you a get it or forget it video on the Real Techniques diamond sponge. Now this is what mine looks like, but that is because I used it actually just now, and I'm here to tell you how I like it or how I don't like it. So let's get started. Let's talk about the packaging real quick, because I really like the way that Real Techniques knocked it out of the park with this packaging. So this is a diamond sponge, and I like the fact that in the box the diamond is actually sitting on it as if it were an actual diamond on a ring. I thought it was such a great and clever way to sell this. It looks so desirable, and I really love the marble touch that they did to the sponge. So it's not just your plain old white, it's got a marble finish to it, which I thought was beautiful and draw my attention. So I really like that. Right off the bat, I'm so obsessed and hooked. I must try this product because I really love the presentation. It makes it look like it's high-end when it's super affordable. This sponge retails for $9.99 at Ulta, and I'm sure you can find it cheaper than that when Ulta has their sales. It actually is sold at the drugstore. I've seen it at Walgreens, and therefore there are many ways that you can actually get this sponge for cheaper than $9.99. So here's what they look like side by side. On the left you have the dry, and on the right the wet sponge. So as you can see, it does open up quite a bit, and it is actually quite a bit larger than any other sponge that I've actually ever used. Here is my sponge after I used it. Of course, it's dirty because I just used it to put on my face that I have going on right now. But I really like how this is actually a hexagon. So it's cut in 6 places right here. But not only is it cut right here, but also right here on the side. So you can use all these edges. There's so much room to play. You can turn it around. I actually use this to put on my foundation, concealer, and I actually bake with this all in one. And I like the fact that this side right here is super pointy, so I can really get under that eye and blend all of my concealer. And it's not flimsy, it's actually pretty sturdy and soft. So I am very impressed at how it definitely blended out my foundation, and it just did such a good job at multitasking. And I like the fact that I'm not gonna get the whole thing dirty. There's always sides that are clean so that I can use for other purposes. Sometimes I like to put wet highlighter on before I put on my powder. I can use this edge to pick up my wet highlighter and put it on. When I say wet, I mean something like this, a liquid highlighter or a cream highlighter before I put on the powder. So I really like the fact that this is so versatile. I can use it for so many things other than just putting on foundation. So should you get it or forget it? Well, my babes, I think this is definitely a get it. Yay! I think you should totally get this sponge. It is only $9.99, but like I said, you can find this much cheaper, I'm sure. Ulta has a lot of sales, and so does the drugstore. So I definitely think this is a must try. I love how much space you have over here. It's so much wider and flat. So I really liked it. I am super impressed. Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning into today's diary entry, my babes. And I will catch you on my next diary entry. Un besote. Mwah. Bye.
Oh, but let me just watch.